Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a very quick Poshmark related video. I really wanted to share this tip with you guys on how to find inventory to sell on your Poshmark through Poshmark. So I know a lot of you, just like me, get referral credits here and there. Whenever I get a referral credit in my account, I always want to reinvest that into my business. So I always try to find the best deal to get some really cheap inventory. But sometimes I'll actually buy inventory on Poshmark even though I don't have a referral credit. Like right after I had the baby, I wasn't able to go thrifting at all, so I actually went on to Poshmark to find some inventory. And I actually came away with some really awesome finds. And after that, I was like, you know, I should share my strategy with you guys and let you know how I find really good pieces on Poshmark to flip and resell. Some of you have mentioned on haul videos that I've done that you have a hard time finding inventory, and I've seen a lot of other resellers, like in their comment section, that's like a common thing I see is that people say they're having a difficult time finding inventory in their area, whether their Goodwill prices have just like raised outrageously or they just aren't finding good brands. So this is a really easy way to get good inventory for good prices wherever you live in the country. So I am going to record on my computer like a screenshot of what I do, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through that. Okay, so I wanted to start out before I get into how I find the things that I'm finding for inventory. I wanted to show you some of the purchases I've made recently. Unfortunately, I can't go into the individual orders because I just tried doing that and realized that it shows all of my personal information, and I don't want to share that with you guys here. So I'll just show you, like, from these cover shots, the first item in each bundle. So one of the strategies that I do always take whenever I am purchasing inventory is that I buy it in a bundle. I never buy one individual item because, as you guys know, there is an almost $7 shipping charge that Poshmark charges. So in order to make it cost effective and keep the cost of goods down as low as possible, I try to bundle as many items as I can that would make it worth my while to resell. So for instance, this item here, you can see this is a pair of Armani Exchange white jeans, and I did get 6 more items from the seller as well. So I bought a total of 7 items from them for just $34. So that was a recent purchase that I made, and I'm really happy with that purchase. I can't do the math in my head, but I want to say it was around, actually, because I had a credit, I think my cost of goods ended up being like about $4 per item, including the shipping and everything. So that was a really good deal. And then down here, another bundle that I did recently was a 5-item bundle, including this pair of J. Crew shorts, and I paid $20 for this bundle. And then I also recently bought this bundle here from another reseller. This one included this Diane von Furstenberg top. This was a silk blouse. It's a really nice blouse. And this I only paid $14 for all 3 items. So on average, I want to say all 3 of these bundles, each item was under a $5 cost of goods. So what I do for my cost of goods, by the way, is I just take my total minus any credits, because with those credits, I don't think of that as money because I can't actually cash those out. That is just a credit I can use to shop online on Poshmark. So I take my actual, what I paid out of pocket, divide it by how many items are in there, including the shipping and including everything. And that's how I get my cost of goods. So if I can get them under $5, I figure, especially for good brands like these, I would be paying that at a thrift store anyway. So it makes it totally worth it for me to come on here and do this. So I will show you now how I'm able to find these deals. Okay, so what I like to do to start out to look for items like this is I do an item search. And the search that I will do is just for a specific brand that I like to resell. So for instance, with this bundle here, the reason I was able to find this item is I searched for Diane von Furstenberg. On this bundle here, I actually searched for Theory. There was a Theory item in this bundle, and that's how I found this seller. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to come up here to search listings. I am actually going to search for Theory again because I was able to find quite a few good items doing this search. So we're going to go ahead and search, and this is going to pull up the brand. And then it's going to automatically sort by just shared, and we're going to change this to price low to high. All right, and then I always like to scroll down here and make sure it says available so we don't have any solds coming up. As you can see, there's a lot of like banners and stuff that come up, so we're going to scroll past all that stuff. And then sometimes people put the tag or the keyword theory in even though it's not a theory item, so just kind of watch for those. So I'm going to scroll until I see something that looks interesting. And you always want to be careful when you're searching low to high. Like this one, you can see the damage from this first picture. You're going to come up with some damaged items. So you want to make sure that you're really careful and reading the descriptions so that you don't end up picking up a damaged item. So I'm going to click on this one. This one looks nice. If it's not damaged, that would be a good one to look at. Let's see, some snags pictured, it says. So then you would want to look at the snags and see if they are bad enough. Yeah, so that's one you might want to pass on. Depends on what you like to sell. I would probably pass on that. And then I just keep scrolling until I find a good one. Let's see this one here. This one looks really cute. Let's see, it says good used condition. Still has some life left, but does show some age. Okay, so this one might be one worth looking at. One of the other things that I like to look at is this here. So when I find something like this that I might be interested in, I check to see if they have a seller discount on a bundle. If they do, that's going to give you an even better deal. So then what I like to do, let's say we're interested in this. I probably wouldn't pick up this item, but we're just going to pretend we're interested in it. What I'm going to do is add it to the bundle. And then once I do that, I can click on the seller's name and go shop the rest of her closet. And again, I like to sort, and I'm going to sort her listings from low to high. And then this is where you want to get rid of those sold listings that are going to come up, and we're going to search for just available listings. So once I'm in here, then I would look for other things that I can add to this bundle that are going to make it an even better deal. Now, she does have that 25% off if you bundle 3 or more items, so I'd try to find at least 3 items. Here's some Lauren Conrad stilettos for $6. That's a pretty good deal. I don't really want to add more heels to my personal closet, but that's something you might be interested in. It's a good price. Oh, this is a really good deal for a bikini. So that's something I might consider adding to a bundle. So you can click on that, and we're just going to add this to our bundle. And then we're going to continue shopping. And again, you have to go back and resort it. And just keep doing this until you find something. Now, when I'm doing this, I will sometimes build, like you can see, I'm already done with her closet and there's nothing else I would want to add. So sometimes when I'm doing this, I will actually build like 4 or 5 different bundles and not actually check out those bundles because I don't find enough items to make it worth it from the person's closet. So then what I do is I scroll back and I go back to my original search results from Theory. It takes a minute to get back there, and I keep looking. So it does take a time investment, but I spend a lot of time on this app anyway. So for me, I enjoy scrolling through and looking for good deals. It's something I think is really fun, and you can get such great prices that it really makes it worth it. Okay, here's a pair of heels. That's pretty interesting. What are these? These are a different brand. Okay, I haven't heard of this brand. I don't know how to say that, but that's actually not just Theory, so I'm not sure if that's a sub-brand or what that was, but we're going to pass on that for now. Let me see if I can find one more buyer's closet to go into here. Let's take a look if there's one more good item in here. These wool dress pants look nice. Let's open this up. Excellent condition, wool blend. Okay, so that sounds like something I would actually be very interested in getting. So she has a 15% off 2 bundle. So we're going to add this to a bundle. And hopefully she has a little bit more listings to shop from. That's always an important thing too, if they have enough listings. Sometimes you get these bundle deals that sellers offer, but they have so few items in their closet you can't make the bundle deal work. So, all right, and then we're going to look through here. H&M, Gap, Hollister, I wouldn't pick any of those up. And Taylor, I mean, if it was a different item maybe. Prana, that's a good brand. I'm not sure that I like that item. Slim pickings in here. I might pick up something like this. That's a pretty cute little Nike sports bra. Gray polka dot Dorsey flats. Yeah, I'm just not seeing enough items to make a bundle. But let's just pretend that we're gonna add these to the bundle. These are kind of cute little flats, so we'll add those. Where's my button I'm looking for? There we go. Add to bundle. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to her closet. I know she has the discount for just 2 items, but because the shipping is divided across the items too, I would like more than 2 items in a bundle to make it work. So let's go ahead and sort again. We're gonna sort price low to high. I'm just gonna scroll past these solds real quick, and let's see if I can find one more item. Yeah, maybe these cut from the cloth trousers. Let's add those to the bundle. Okay, and now we're going to go into our bundle. So as you can see, it would only be $18.70 for these 3 items. And then if you have a credit in there as well, that's going to make it an even better deal. So that is how I go about finding inventory on Poshmark. And like I said, sometimes I'll spend like an hour doing this, and I'll walk away with like 4 or 5 bundles created that I don't end up buying because I decide it's just not quite as good of a deal as what I would like it to be. And I try to get my cost of goods to be $5 or less for each item in the bundle. And again, I just kind of divide it amongst the items that I do end up purchasing. So that is how I'm able to find the inventory. I hope that was helpful for you guys. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those down below. I do want to apologize about my lighting. I have really awful lighting in this basement, and I'm still playing with it and trying to figure out the best way to make it work. So anyway, please bear with me while I do that. Also, I'm still unpacking, so that's the mess behind me. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.